Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be another unboxing video, and possibly the biggest Seduction of the Innocents book I've ever got is going to be in this unboxing. So this is a major grail, of the SOTI collection, is considered like one of the hardest to find and most expensive of the SOTI collection. It's a really great book. So that's going to be in this unboxing, and you'll see what it is. I'm sure you'll be excited when you see it. And so it's a couple boxes. The big one, this big box, is actually multiple orders that I got from Stackery. So I collect a bunch of books from the US, and I get them shipped all at once using Stackery. So a lot of sellers won't send stuff to Canada. And the one that had the SOTI book wouldn't send it to Canada. So basically I had to use Stackery to get it. So that's going to be inside this big box. But I'm going to build up the suspense. I'm going to open up this first book. And let's see what's inside. Maybe it's something interesting too. So we'll see what's inside first. And okay, it's going to be a rare comic. It's probably a Golden Age something. One sec here. I got to get my slicer dicer. My little trusty knife. So I've been getting more and more into Golden Age stuff. I still collect modern stuff once in a while. So for those people that like more modern comics, I do collect modern comics. I know it seems like every time I'm doing an unboxing, it's Golden Age, but I just go through phases, and right now my phase is Golden Age. So you'll notice a lot of my stuff is Golden Age right now, but it is a phase, and I'm really enjoying the Golden Age. I just love so much of the stuff from the Golden Age. I'd love to hear people's feedback, like comments, what age do you like the most? Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually a pretty crazy unboxing. I didn't realize what this was. This is another mega grail from the SOTI collection in this unboxing. So actually this is not in the SOTI collection, but this is kind of associated. So I'll explain once you see it. Let me get it out. Wow, this is like really challenging. They taped it really awkwardly, so it's like really hard to get out. Wow. They use like really strong tape. Okay, so this is a really great one. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. So two really awesome things all in one unboxing. So you'll see in a second once I manage to open this what this is. And it's one that I've always wanted to have in my collection. It has actually two books that were mentioned in the SOTI, but neither of these are from that. But these are pretty great books. So let me just get into it. Once I can get through all these tape. Man, tape is driving me crazy. Okay, so I'm going to show you the smaller of the books. But this is a cool book in its own right. Like all these books are big, big books. So this one is Uncle Wiggly. And you're probably like, who's Uncle Wiggly? Well, he was just a cool little rabbit from the Golden Age. And this is his first title appearance in 4-color. So this is 4-color 179. Early appearance of Uncle Wiggly. So just kind of a cool book, Golden Age, goodness. Okay, so that's the first one. That's not the big one, obviously. This next one is building up to the big one. I'm gonna there's just so much goodness in this unboxing. This is Phantom Lady I believe it's number 2. From the second series. So this is the last pre-code Phantom Lady. So there was actually 2 series. One was by Ajax, and the other was by what was the company? Oh, Fox. I almost forgot. So this is the second series, and and when you look at, like, if you compare comics that were produced by other publishers to Fox Publishing is like night and day. So Fox really liked to push the envelope. It liked sexiness. Okay, so Ajax Phantom Lady is not as sexy. You know, her clothing is a little bit more less revealing than the way it would be from Fox publications. So still a great cover and still great art in general. But it's not to the Fox level. And I'll show you the next one is that Fox Phantom Lady. And you can see this is Matt Baker art. And this is Phantom Lady number 14. And it's in a low grade. This is a really low grade. It's like a 1.5, I would say. But it's just awesome cover. Like just Matt Baker at his best when he did Phantom Lady. He just knew how to really capture her and make her very appealing. So this is like one of the keys for Phantom Lady. Phantom Lady, the big ones are like 14 and like 17 is the SOTI one. And then some in the 20s are pretty hot. So this is one of those great ones. This is one I've been trying so hard to get into my collection for the longest time. And every time I get outbid at the last second, and it just drove me crazy. But I love this comic. It's just a great comic. Matt Baker really at his best. I really love this cover. So this is Phantom Lady number 14 from Fox. And you can see the difference. Like just the sexiness level is much higher. You can see that. Like just something about the way he drew it, much more sexy. Okay, so that was the first. I didn't realize it was going to be that big. I thought it was just going to be a smaller comic, but it was a pretty major one. So now we'll get into the second unbox box to open up. And this has the bigger grail. This is so those were big actually. That's like I can't say that those were small. Those were pretty big on their own. But this is even bigger. And if I can just open it. Okay. So they did a really good job of bubble wrapping it. So I actually paid for extra bubble wrap just because I wanted this book to arrive safely. So I just have to remove lots of bubble wrap because they put lots of bubble wrap to make sure that it would arrive safely. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of things. Okay, so mixed in before the Mega Grail is just a bunch of books. And I told you that I still collect modern books. Well, here's a modern book. And it's Thor 617. And if you've watched the Loki series, you'll know what this book is. This book is the first appearance of Kid Loki. So, and I've actually heard another book has another appearance of Loki when he was young. So this is actually not the first appearance of Loki when he's young. There's another book that's much earlier. But this is what's considered the first appearance of Kid Loki. And Kid Loki was prominently featured in the Loki series. So this book was quite hot. I was lucky to pick it up fairly cheaply. So yeah, Kid Loki. So that's one. Now, that's the big one. And then there's another kind of minor grail. Like it's not like a big grail, but it is kind of a cool comic. It's this one. I'm going to take it out of the plastic so you can see it a bit better. And it is a great comic, actually. I really wanted this. This is one I've been trying to get for a while, too. And every time it's either in a really low grade or just like, I don't know why. It's always like beaten up copy. But I managed to find a 5.0, which is a pretty good grade. And what you're probably wondering, what's so big about this comic? Well, it's got a bunch of first appearances. And the first appearance that I was actually going for, the reason I wanted this book was it's the first appearance of the Triplicate Girl. And it's also the first appearance of Brainiac number 5. Sun Boy and Phantom Girl, and Shrinking Violet and Bouncing Boy. So it's got a whole bunch of first appearances. I wanted it for Triplicate Girl. So I just thought that was kind of a cool character. And this is Action Comics 276. This is a pretty pricey book, strangely enough. And I think it's more for the Brainiac, but that's not the reason why I bought it. I thought it was really cool comic. And I actually like the cover too. I just like this great Supergirl cover. So yeah, Action Comics 276. Now, the last book in this unboxing video, the big finale, the grail. And I can't even believe I have this in my collection now. This is like, and I have some pretty awesome books, but this book is just so awesome to have. And it's Blue Beetle number 54. This is just a great cover. It is like a SOTI book. It's one of those headlight covers. Just really awesome book. This is like one of those ones where it's actually in the illustrations in SOTI because of the fact that it is that seduction. You know, it really encapsulates the seduction of the innocent. That, you know, like you got this woman and she's like half dressed. She looks like she's taking off her clothes, and you got the violent man in the background ready to stab her. And it's just like that, in a way, encapsulates the whole idea of how innocence is being seduced by these wicked comics. And so I love this comic. It's just such a major comic. So this is Blue Beetle number 54 from 1948. And if you ever want, you know, get some wallet, this is the back of it. You can buy a wallet. I don't know. It's kind of weird ad on the back. So really great cover. You got Blue Beetle right there. And it's just, there's one flaw. And this is the funniest thing that most people don't realize about this cover. There's actually a flaw about the cover. So, if you look at the image, she's looking in the mirror, right? And what happens is, in the mirror, she's wearing a bra. But if you look here, her back is naked. So, and technically, she shouldn't be wearing a bra. So, it's kind of funny that they didn't want to go too far with it. They didn't want to go too extreme. But very interesting error there. And this is another great thing about this is another one of the major artists from the Golden Age is Jack Cayman, and this is Jack Cayman Art. So just a really great cover, and I'm super excited to have this in my collection. This is one of the most expensive comics from the SOTI collection, and it's my most expensive SOTI. This book in this kind of grade is like a $4,000 book. Just to give you a sense of how expensive this book is. It is a major grail. So I'm super excited to have it in my collection. And thank goodness, finally, I finally got it in my collection. So I'm super happy to have it. And it's a 3.5, and which is a pretty good grade for what it is. So that's my my big grail. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you're hunting for. What are your big grails that you want to get into your collection? And I'd love to hear it. I like other people's stories. So also check me out on Instagram. I actually posted this when I bought it on Instagram. It took me about 3 weeks before I actually received it. So if you check out my Instagram, you'll see some of the books that I'm getting into my collection before I actually do the unboxing videos, because I'll post the pictures before I actually even get the comics. So, check that out. Also, check out my giveaways. I'm doing, a 1,000K subscriber giveaway. You can still sign up for that. There's other things that I'm going to be doing, which I'm going to be giving away maybe a SOTI book. So that's for bigger subscriber numbers. So stay tuned for that. There's a bunch of stuff that's happening soon, and I recommend that you subscribe so you won't miss anything. So again, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.